In the noisy world of dating apps and relationship hacks, the sacred art of intimacy has been lost. We're chasing temporary sparks and compatibility checklists, but we're left empty. What if the most profound, stable, and passionate intimacy isn't found in modern psychology or endless experimentation, but in ancient wisdom? Today, we step away from the noise to explore the spiritual blueprint for lasting connection, the framework taught by faith that transforms a relationship from a temporary arrangement into a sacred journey. Faith teaches us that marriage, or committed partnership, is not merely a contract. It is a covenant of divine trust. It is the ultimate expression of trust in another human being. When intimacy is viewed through this spiritual lens, it ceases to be something transactional or fleeting. It becomes a protected gift, demanding respect, patience, and absolute sincerity. This commitment elevates the physical connection to something truly profound. Why does faith insist on the vow first? Because the vow creates safety. True intimacy, the kind that allows you to be completely vulnerable, cannot exist in a space of maybe or trial run. The commitment is the fireproof seal that says, "I am not going anywhere." Only when that seal is set can vulnerability flourish, and only then can true intimacy begin to grow. The spiritual blueprint emphasizes that a couple must be aligned in their deepest purpose and values. When a couple worships or reflects together, they are uniting on the highest possible plane. This shared spiritual gravity anchors the relationship against life's storms. If your core values are misaligned, no amount of physical chemistry can sustain the bond when crises hit. The secular world seeks instant compatibility. Faith teaches mutual effort. Spiritual love is not about finding someone who perfectly matches your preferences. It is about finding someone you are willing to learn, forgive, and grow with. Compatibility is the daily act of seeking your partner's pleasure, spiritual and emotional well-being. It's a commitment to build harmony, not just inherit it. Spiritual guidance often involves the principle of restraint, not as a punishment, but as a form of self-mastery and respect. When we restrain our immediate impulses, we learn patience, prioritize the long-term well-being of the relationship, and honor the sacredness of the other person. This disciplined love is far stronger than chaotic, impulsive desire. The deepest intimacy often occurs outside the bedroom. It is found in acts of unconditional kindness, in the way you speak to your spouse when you are tired or frustrated, and in the small daily services you offer without expectation of return. These acts are the currency of spiritual love, proving that you see your partner as a soul to be cherished, not just a pleasure to be pursued. All human relationships are prone to error. The spiritual blueprint includes forgiveness as a non-negotiable daily practice. When you are committed by a higher vow, you must learn to forgive quickly and completely. Forgiveness cleanses the soul of the relationship, preventing resentment from turning the bond toxic. It restores the safety necessary for true connection. Spiritual wisdom acknowledges that desire, like all things in this world, fluctuates. Life's challenges, aging and change will naturally affect the physical spark. The purpose of commitment is to hold the relationship steady during these low tides. When your love is founded on shared respect and spiritual alignment, you have a foundation strong enough to wait for the spark to return instead of abandoning the relationship. The modern world defines love as getting needs met, getting pleasure, getting affirmation. Faith defines love as giving. When both partners approach intimacy with the mindset of giving comfort, peace, and security to the other, the relationship naturally becomes a source of abundance and mutual fulfillment. Ultimately, the spiritual purpose of intimacy is to build a safe home for the soul. A place where two imperfect people can find perfect security, growth, and divine peace together. It is a journey of refinement, guided by commitment, shared purpose, and profound respect. Don't settle for transactional, temporary connection. Choose the path of sacred commitment. Choose the blueprint of faith. Because only a love that is rooted in something higher than immediate desire can truly withstand the test of time and ultimately elevate your spirit.